Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Hello, I'm Emmanuel Chue,
And I'm Katie Aguilar.
and today we're going to be talking about some murals, right? In the
San Francisco Bay Area.
This should be exciting.
This is very exciting.
So, where are we going to first?
We are going to Coit Tower, located on Telegraph Hill in San Francisco.
So let's have a little looky here.
Let's go.
A mural from John Langley Howard.
Ooh, tell me more.
Yeah, so this is a man that helped paint one of the murals that was funded through the Public Works Art Project, PWAP.
Wasn't that part of the New Deal started by President Roosevelt?
Yeah, it was. Things got pretty bad in America. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica, this project actually initiated about 700 mural projects and created nearly 7,000 easel paintings and watercolors, about 750 sculptures, more than 2,500 works of graphic art, and numerous other works designated to embellish non-federal public buildings and parks, such as the mural here at the Coit Tower.
That's awesome. It must have been a great time to be an artist.
It was an amazing time.
So let's take a look at this mural.
So if we first look at the mural, you'll notice the to the left of the mural, you'll find a bunch of striking union workers. And according to Bowl, this mural alludes to the successes of the California Agricultural Workers Industrial Union. And this was quite a historical time for San Francisco's history.
Why? What was going on?
Well, in San Francisco, in 1934, there was the longshoremen strikes on the shipyards of San Francisco. Another reason why this picture was controversial is that it had references to the striking workers.
Well, I think one of the things that this mural really kind of illustrates is the California landscape. I mean, in the back you have these vast forests, yet at the same time you see kind of where man has been. You know, you see chopped down forests and buildings being erected. I think another thing that's really striking about it is just if you look at these workers' faces, none of them really look happy. You know, they look fairly miserable.
That's very true. It's just looking at it, where are all the smiles? No joy.
No smiles.
Sad time.
Well, on that note, let's kind of go from the Coit Tower murals to the streets of San Francisco, and let's take a look at this mural called Mission Celebration that was done by a group of muralists called Precita Eyes.
Oh wow, who are these Precita Eyes?
That's a good question. Well, Precita Eyes is an inner-city community-based mural arts organization. They seek to enrich and beautify urban environments and educate communities locally and internationally about the process and the history of public community mural art. And that is taken from their website. So in looking at this mural, you were seeing a huge contrast between Langley's California and their California. It's pretty much a party going on here.
I noticed that there's a lot of color going on, like very vibrant colors.
Yeah, definitely. This is a characteristic of Mexican folk art and it really draws on a lot of images that people can identify with. Like if we start pretty much on the left side of it, we see the Precita, which is dam in Spanish, the little dam. Yeah, so we're looking at another dam. And also it shows the mission that used to be there 200 years ago. And from this mission, we see kind of like the native people that used to inhabit the area. And they're all migrating towards the center of the celebration. Let's go over to the right side of the painting and we see a giant face. Manny, do you recognize who that man is?
Hugo Chavez?
Not quite that Chavez, but this is actually Cesar Chavez.
Oh, Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, he was an American farm worker, labor leader, and civil rights activist who, with Dolores Huerta, co-founded the National Farm Workers Association, which is later known as the Farm Workers Union, UFW.
Oh, wow, and they're really trying to fight to protect workers' rights, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I think all in all, with this painting mural that was created by these artists illustrates is just this long journey of I guess, human suffering that has inevitably led up to this giant celebration of culture where we can embrace our culture. And
it's a wonderful celebration.
It is a wonderful celebration. Nobody gets down like Hispanics do.
Exactly.
So definitely you can see this giant contrast between Langley's California scenes and the celebration of the Mission District. We hope that with our little discussion of these two murals, you will be delighted or even excited to maybe go out into San Francisco yourself and
explore.
Definitely explore and just soak up all the rich history and all the amazing art that surrounds you. And definitely check out Coit Tower. And do check out this mural that can be found on Cesar Chavez and Mission Streets in San Francisco. Well, that is all.
That's all. Ciao.